this woman with her hand up in the back.
I'm a parent, and my biggest issue, like the lady was just stating about the relationship with the teachers and the policing part. And it becomes frustrating when you have an IEP and you have a child that wants to learn. They know that they learn a little different than everyone else, but all they're bringing home F's. That to me is such a discouragement to my daughter that it's going to make her get to the point where I cry. So if the IEP is not there to really, really support and help her, what is the purpose of me and my husband going to the meeting that lasts 2 hours when you don't see anything that's being accomplished?
I don't really have an answer for you. What I would say is it's regretful. Is it perfect at the moment? No. Can it be better if we have this dialogue as we move forward? Absolutely yes. And again, I want to bring home this idea of support and resources even greater for the groups that are represented here tonight, educators, parents, and others. You know, I can't imagine that I haven't met many teachers. Can't hardly think of I've met any teacher that didn't get in this to do what's right for children. Regretfully, we're in a situation where the resources to do what's right aren't always there, and that's not a reason not to do it. But the people who make the decision about those resources, you put there to make sure that they make those choices for you. And I think a challenge for us, and it really didn't hit me until tonight, is what state funding is there to differentiate for the needs of special. We've got the catastrophic trust fund that's set up for those very, very high cost needs, but Barbara, some of the folks in here that are in public schools, I mean, what do we send you to make up the difference for special ed? And from a state level, in terms of state funding, not a whole lot. So I think that could be something we could all work on collectively. And to your point, I'll make a commitment, because we're doing this now with several groups. I'll commit to you, and Trish can help figure out who all needs to be part of this, quarterly updates that are specific for special education. We do that for career and technical education now. We do it for our curriculum coordinators. Have absolutely no problem that we do that, so it could include the folks from higher ed, parents, teachers, whoever, so that you know what's going on. And Bridget, I'm going to call you Bridget since I asked what your name is. More than likely, your big hope is that right there. Because when you entered 9th grade, school systems didn't have this option. It was 4 math, 4 science, 4 English, 4 social studies, just like everybody else, regardless. And that's exactly why we want to do this, and hopefully...
He's in an AOP now. He's just started 9th grade. Is this an option for him?
Sure, it will become the option. Yeah.
I was wondering if you speak to that with regards to the 13th, 14th, 15th year that some school systems, some school districts are implementing. I know with Mountain Brook, they have an arrangement now at Stanford University where the children can attend a 13th, 14th, and 15th year at the university so that they would have more time to complete the units.
You know, again, I would think, and you guys in the back help me out on this one, if an IEP can extend past 4 years, I mean, we're required to offer services until the student is 21 if that's what their needs indicate. So where and how that's implemented can be a variety of different ways if that's what the IEP actually indicates. I knew you couldn't stand it.
Okay.
No, you go ahead, my friend. Come on.
I think as a parent, having sat in many IEP meetings, I don't feel like I've ever been respected, my input really, and in fact, several times have had classroom teachers and even principals that did not get the respect. Or their input was validated in that meeting that a person above that could control everything that's done in there, and almost felt threatened with their jobs for threatened with say anything against.
Well, and I regret that.
And I think is that I do not have a law degree, a special ed degree, a counselor degree, a master's in every single thing to advocate for my child's truth. And it's, I mean, it's almost, we don't want to use that term bullying, but that's kind of what it boils down to sometimes.
And I regret that you've had that experience, but I want us to be very, very careful. There are 90,000 teachers in the state of Alabama working today. And we don't need to generalize that because we've had some bad experiences, and I acknowledge that everybody that's doing this work falls into that category. I'm not being defensive, but we need to remember that there are a lot of great, wonderful people that are working their butt off every day to do what's right for kids. So let's not let a bad experience taint the whole group. I do want us to be very careful with that.
I guess all that we're trying to say is that we want the same thing that you are aiming for with that.
Sure.
What we want is to eliminate bureaucracy, because bureaucracy for us is what gets in the way. And we want the same clear path to.
Sure. And regretfully, maybe not, special ed will always have a level of bureaucracy to it because of the laws and regulations that come from the federal government that we will never, nor should we, possibly, waive like we're going to be able to do for other groups of students. However, the bureaucracy you're talking about is the communication. I got you. Okay.
And regretfully, to use one of Dr. Weiss's favorite words, if we have any questions after, let's do stay around, but I'm a real stickler to try to stay within meeting times. And I want to give this to Dr. Weiss. This will be a surprise with deep appreciation to State Superintendent Dr. Tommy Weiss for being the inaugural speaker at the first annual Alabama Special Education Forum. Yes. And I will hold you, because I have it recorded, I will hold you to this quarterly discussion. And thank you. That would be awesome. And I really appreciate everybody coming tonight. Do look for, tell your friends that the video will be available in about a week. And, you know, some of us will be sticking around to talk if you need us. Thank you so much. Thank you.